Let's see how hard, if they commit to it, because that Molotov could also just be for the A ramp. If you're running up with Glocks here, yeah, they're gonna fake it out. Stealing a page from Spirits, especially if they push through CT spawn. They're not doing that just yet. paiN is in the middle fighting. Gonna get the kill onto the first player in DDT. 4v4 now as they push forward 50 seconds. The bomb has not made its way across, and NQC will slow them down, and now they're bleeding players trying to escape from the madness of that A bomb site. paiN and Lear in a 2 versus 4 at the moment. Nice headshot, but I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, Lear's made his way around with the bomb, and 30 seconds, so there's some time to maneuver, but might get... Oh, okay, well, the game's be given up now. Gets spotted, has to run. They already know where you are. Lear's going to go as quickly as possible here, but there's surely going to be some peaks. It's feeling it. 20 seconds now to get that bomb planted, and every second that's wasted feels more painful now as Lear tries to make the way across, but it's just not going to happen. Good hold coming on through from the CT side.
Eu tô com a sorte, guys. Esquece.
Yeah, awkward position here for the MP9. Incendiary with 25 seconds. What a timing to find that grenade. Pushing into the middle, Santa ends up going down. They're under a lot of stress here. Nemiga, 15 seconds on the clock just about as they try to push forward, looking for that bomb plant. They can't really slow it down, but that MP9 up close. Lear gets dropped, and now we're at 8 seconds. You have to pick up that bomb right now, but they can't find any comfort. The weaponry wasn't that great, but that one bit of utility, the incendiary that slowed them down. And then that makes the job of the MP9 to the FAMAS so much easier. Very well played out of paiN. I think this is Nemiga hoping that paiN make mistakes. They're not doing that, and it does make the game a bit slow and weird to watch, but I think this is just fine for both sides. Pushing on through, trying to get the jump down is Lear, and he will find that kill. It's some pretty good work. Santa gets a headshot. 10 seconds. The bomb's in the middle. He can't win the round, unfortunately. But still, it's a lot of damage in a round where they didn't have that much. So I'm going to say it's still a bit of a victory for the T side here, and just in terms of keeping things low or lower on the paiN side. CT spawn into an A split, which is super rare but super cool. And maybe Nemiga could do some of the same. This time it'll be straight flash onto the site. All they need is one entry, and that's what Santa is going to give them. So worth it. Lear in the middle. Maybe don't even need to refight this one. You've already done enough. The round is already won here. Bigusira goes down. Listen, there's the Rush B meme is... It's a meme for a reason.
Yeah, it works. It's good. It can be really strong. And it's something that we saw in the previous round that, you know, they had only Glocks and a Kevlar as AWP, but it was something they were kind of thinking of doing already.
Yeah.
So now that this has been sort of the most successful round for Nemiga, we'll see how much they go back to the well on that one. I think we might see some of those default rounds where Xanta draws a lot of util and then they try to finish it beat.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a more effective way to do it than to just gamble rush in at the start of the round.
But he's got something now. It's exciting. It makes me smile. Round number 6. There's an incendiary thrown out. No counter smoke here either for the... Oh, there was one, but it was just a little bit too shallow. Unfortunately, they very nearly line up. That could have been devastating. Bigusira holds on to it, though. He's 9-2 right now. Obviously, the IGL for the team, but very often in paiN games, he's more than that. He also knows how to frag. NQC takes one as they will lose DDT. paiN and Risky Bob.
Well, with that pick onto DGT who was investigating Lower Dark, it suddenly gets interesting because it's a 2v3 over a minute and the creep is coming. And with the play up catwalk as well, there's going to be good support. There's the cross smoke, so we should be looking at a plant here.
Yeah, you're right. Pretty good flashes as well. Decent utility. They have quite a few nades on the paiN side, but they need to get into the positions. Risky Bob moving forward, and because his teammate had already crossed, NQC was already out long, Snow found himself alone. And Bigusira is so low on health, it's a very awkward round right now. With NQC on this AWP, he has to be the main part of the retake. Bigusira is here looking for a couple of headshots if he can. He gets one cleanly, and the retake is in. NQC will follow it up. That is so well played between NQC and Bigusira there. The timing was perfect. They win the round here, 5-1. I'd so much rather have people, you know, care about the competition to that level. Double swing here on the CT side. very dangerous. They run for the incendiary. This could also be scary, but DGT, it's Santa again. That one kill is what just breaks the round for paiN. They're already in same mode. 5 kills, but every single one that Santa's hit so far has been the kill that turned the round, basically.
Yeah, impact frags for sure. Oh, here we are again. Save simulator.
Yeah, it happens, but you know, it gives me an opportunity to talk about that headshot. What's Risky Bob doing? He's on the hunt.
I don't blame him. They've got decent money, and the CTs, their backs are pretty broken at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, they just have to keep the AWP. If they can just keep the AWP, that'll be okay.
Speaking of AWPs, I really wanted to talk about paiN because I rate him pretty highly. I think I went so far as to say he was one of the 2 sort of rookies at the major that I wanted people to keep an eye on, the other one being MagnoJess, and then try and do something. Leo, I think, is just selling this idea. They're still going to go for the B-split right now, but he's just hoping to be, you know, the one-pointer distraction. Maybe he could shoot someone in the face before they even start. There's the smoke. Oh, that might have bounced wrong, actually. Leo goes down. That's not, yeah, that failed completely. You could see it at the start of it. That's not exactly ideal. 17 seconds on the clock, and Bigosira gets 1. DDT as well, and the bomb is lost outside with 10 seconds left. Again, I don't think this could be won. They can't go out there and pick up the bomb any longer. Unfortunately for Nemiga, it was looking good for a second there, but it just unravels. The failed smoke, the fact that Lear died right at the start without really, you know, if he stays alive for 2 or 3 more seconds, even that's valuable. So paiN, back at it again. 3 incendiaries and an HE left and maybe a flash. Could be something on the ground, I suppose, somewhere, but CT spawn, sometimes you'll throw some nades in there to maybe help out. Nicely done. Sway recognizing what that smoke can mean. Kind of utility, but he pushes forward. Very nicely done. DDT, the weight of the world on his back here, looking for more headshots. He's already got a couple of them, but the flashes are too much to handle. Santa will take him down 2v3. Snow actually made of a failed jump there, but he still lands it while he's airborne onto Risky Bob. Does he want to risk it again? Surely you're not going to get another kill in a similar fashion by the elevator. And that's an easy shot, and it leaves Snow in an enviable position. He tries to get the jump there, but Santa will take him down. And Nemiga back again. We're in the final round of the half here. I think 6 is already pretty good for paiN. We'll see if it could be anything more. Nemiga would love to tie up the game right here. A couple of bursts from the AK sent into the B bomb site. Scary stuff here. Like Risky Bob was about to get caught with a grenade in hand. Oh, so much damage. paiN probably want to do something more here with these MP9s. It just doesn't feel good to be so defensive. DGT's going to get one in the middle on Lear. He's out of the round, and here's the FAMAS point-blank range very nearly. paiN risking it all to get into the middle. If he fails that shot, he's going to be dead. And he might have to risk even more than this as he finds himself alone. DGT's pushed up, already with a double kill, and now see if he can hunt it down. 40 seconds. He's just, he knows he's alone here. SenQC very nearly finding him. 30 seconds on the clock. None of this looks doable, and they're waiting for him on the other side. David Deyers with the spray down, and the 7-5 end to the half here in favor of paiN.
It's been so quiet, just hearing that flashbang. That's all the information so far. Okay, threatening that A site.
Yeah, but it's going to be B. Out the middle they go. He's already jumped down. Leah knows it, but he has to turn around, try and get the shot, and as he does, David Deyers comes out of the smoke. What do? You have to do something. They try and see if they can run it through. Santa keeping their dreams alive, but that bomb is being brought into upper dark right now. So still another 5 seconds before the bomb is actually planted here. Smoke up, and DDT's covering the scaffolding. The fact that he knows that no one's walking through here is a huge amount of information to play with. Bomb planted finally for paiN. But a really hard retake for Nemiga. They are already discovered. paiN know that they're coming in from this high ground, or from the upper dark position.
Edging their way forwards. Set up. Where are the other 2 players? By the card position, there's the peak. Good defense from Snow. Santa, there's no way forward now. Has to fall away. This just a depressing reality of the situation, and that's paiN picking up this pistol, and Santa, trying to find something on the way out, but no, denied. 8-5 for paiN, so might be off to another good start once again.
On the CT side, that will be the thing that really decides a lot. they're pushing into lower dark. Risky Bob and out long Lear wanted to take that battle, and DDT, the smoke was landing right on top of him, so he had a 1 second to actually fire that AK, and it was worth it. Risky Bob's gone a long way, and now paiN is covering the middle. They put it all in this huge crunch, huge sandwich coming in. This could work for Nemiga. I don't think paiN are ready for how many people are actually here, especially not when Santa gets the first two, but they're pushing forward into NQC. He still only died twice, but might be another death coming his way. Trapped in the corner. The flashbang was actually really good, but he is going to get another one to the board. Snow. And then DDT, who's out long, really far away. Snow trying to navigate this essentially on his own. Bomb dropped in the middle. Yeah, that's... I mean, Santa kind of makes a lot of that setup look so much easier, but even if Santa only gets one, the fact that there were 3 other people near that area is kind of hard to read if you're coming in from the T side. I mean, they found the perfect round to do it in, right? There's definitely catching the paiN side a bit off guard. By the way, the smoke that goes down on DDT for the first kill there, could be it didn't work out this time, but ooh, scout here. Couple of shots ring out. No connection. NQC though, I mean, he's radioing in a lot of troop movements on the other side. Certainly seeing that they're down there. That's an AK onto Schwei, and he's able to get the first one. Big Zero going down, but Snow taking one and spins around. A quick 180 to drop Lear on top of it now. Suddenly, Nemiga falling down on this side. DDT will take down Santa, and it's just in a couple of seconds at the start of the round, it goes wrong. Risky Bob is here, but that's just one of the 4 that are left. He's trying to push out. They might have heard him already. I think they've got the read on it. Yeah, now they definitely do. Bomb being brought back into upper dark here. They know should not be winnable.
Yeah, especially not with that bit of information on for the running. The Molotov to slow it down as well. So, yes, bomb will go down. And Risky Bob is so far away from a defuse, but might be able to find a pick, which could be nice as well. Money not insane at all for the T side. It's actually pretty tight. So kills would help. One more kill.
Nemiga need very strong comeback into the second half. Don't think it'll be easy.
I like it. They're going aggressive on Cats, but it's a scout for paiN here. He has to get the headshot for the kill off of 1 bullet at least. And reveals the position, falls away. Oh, very fast movement from DGT into mid. Catches Lear. Oh, another catch there in upper dark. Finds the push. Santa, though, trades Snow. But still, 4v3 for the T side of paiN with 1:20. That, again, is just such a beautiful situation for an IGL on the T side.
It is, and this slowdown is painful to Nemiga. I think they almost wish this was more of a rush, because if you're Santa, that you can handle that better. It's like, oh, I'm fighting, but now you have a lot of time to doubt what's going on. The bomb is still in upper dark. It was rotating there the whole time, so eventually it will be a B push. It's just so much less obvious because of this enormous delay between the initial fight into upper. Now Santa sees the movement, and now he's got a bit of a read, but they're already so far up. He's going to smoke it. They're right on top of it. No chance. He misses the timing, and it's the big delay in the round that really causes that. Don't even think that was a mistake from Santa, really. You're under a lot of pressure in a 4v3 like this. When you're on the CT side and you're a man down, you must do something. You have to move around, you have to find another advantage, and sometimes it ends up getting even worse. A lot of the time, in fact, that happens. So, 11 on the side here for paiN. Things are looking good for the South American team.
And I think one thing that's really cool, too, that paiN did here is that they got to the 4v3, but after they get the 4v3, they're like, okay, we're not just going to rush into a site. We're going to try and make sure that we guarantee it as much as we can. So we're going to convince them, make an argument that they should rotate to A before hitting B.
What? He just no-scoped leg shot Big Zero from 10 kilometers away.
If they can just get the bomb down, and that's what I like about this, you can just play for the bomb plant. Then it's impossible for Nemiga. After the bomb goes down, they don't have any tools to retake.
Yeah. It's interesting to see paiN walk away from this. One flashbang on Santa as he swings, but they're a little bit nervous that there's more of a setup here. They are pushing into the AK, but again, it's on paiN and not on Schwei at the moment, so kind of wish they'd give it over to the more healthy player. Even if he's there in a good spot, it might not be enough. A little bit of a peek coming in. They do spot it. Schwei's in the middle. He's stuck behind them. paiN goes down. Nothing being answered for here. It's it's just going to be Risky Bob trying to get some more headshots in. He's actually done a remarkable job. He's picked up the AK, finding a third kill. How is it unraveling? They had everything right. Spray for the smoke, but DGT, he can't quite get it. 25 seconds. The bomb is on the other side of the wall here. So at the moment, paiN Gaming must commit to it. 20 seconds. Lear is there. Risky Bob, 3 kills and 18 health. Dangerous position for him to be, and he will go down. Lear picking up the first shot. He needs one more to save the team, and it won't be allowed for. It's DGT instead. You can see shockwave of emotion there through the paiN side. Yeah, oh, there's not even long component. They just try and go catwalk. This is so dangerous. They need to call this off right now. There's such a big defense here. Risky Bob's taking down Davideus, and paiN, they're committed to it. They still want to push on through, but I don't think they realize how many people are actually here. And now the backup is being called in for as well. Through the middle, they try and go. Santa does go down. 6 seconds here. They just get the kill, and now the bomb is being attempted. paiN, are they actually able to do this? Very low on health, but suddenly a 2v2. NQC, he goes down. GDT following, and now Big Uzira, 1 versus 2. He snuck in. They have not spotted him yet. They don't know. He has to try and see if he can maybe get the spray on through, but it's already being defused with a kit as well on Khan. They won't be able to stop it here. Important round for Nemiga. 7 on the board. They need 5 more.
All right, I feel like the energy is still there for Nemiga. They're obviously 5 rounds for overtime, but they look ready for it. A singular AWP on DGT, but everybody else on the pistols here, so just got to avoid dying to DGT. That was a close miss. Yeah, takes down Davideus.
Yeah, he got the long spawn, so now he's thrown it back over to NQC. I do like that. I think it's worth it what you pointed out with Lear, right? Still good energy, in spite of the fact that they got their backs to the wall. That's pretty good leadership. You kind of want somebody who's in charge of the team to believe in it, no matter what. And there's no reason not to anyway, because it's winnable. 5 rounds is not that far. We're not talking about 5 buy rounds. Look at this first one for paiN. But some of these rounds will be pretty limp compared to full buy rounds. NQC in the middle. Scoping will reveal exactly where he is. Heard from CT spawn, so might even be scoping to try and sort of force a peek on from somebody here. They are walking on contact with the blocks out. There's nice shot from NQC. Risky Bob, he's no idea. He doesn't know. He's no head armor either. Busted down by Big Osiro, and NQC leveling out Nemiga. A bizarre way to end the game in their favor. I can't believe what we just saw.
That's crazy. I was just not ready for that. I was just chilling over here, just